Good morning to all my friends. Basically, what really is the foundation of my teaching and what I try to share with all of you and yoga just in general is to tap into those sacred natural rhythms. Because just as Mother Nature is unpredictable and has a mind of her own, there's still so much of her that is predictable. The certainty of the rise of the sun, the transitions of the moon, the knowing that the seasons will kind of tumble into one after the other. Like this has been going on since the beginning of time. So there's something really healing and helpful in grounding in those natural rhythms. And that's why we're doing sort of this sun and moon inspired flow today. Our ladder flow that we're going to move through kind of like mirrors the heat and the build of the rising sun and how it starts to sort of send all of its warmth and light onto the planet as it rises, and then embracing that lunar energy by settling in some softer shapes and just putting us into that state of acceptance, more of like a moving reminder that everything unfolds as it should and that us being nature are also part of that unfolding. We're going to begin in heart bench. We're going to press play and come to our mat. Okay, my friends, dropping into heart bench. One block at the highest height, one block at the second highest height. This second level block here flows right down that long part of the spine that flows from like the top of your upper back to the base of your neck. So this thoracic spine is what it's called, the part that kind of like bows out. Heart bench supports that and stretches it up towards the sky. If you don't have these things, again, you can just grab your blanket, roll it up. And for less sensation, you can rest the top of your head at the top of this blanket, or you can let your head rest on the mat so that lift is really from, again, the base of your neck down that thoracic spine. All right. Now, there's always a bit of a shock to the spine when you first come into this, or maybe your spine just loves it right away. But wherever you are, if there's a little discomfort, a little bit of adjustment, just breathe through that. And with every breath, a little more space, a little more ease. Let's stay here 5 more breaths. And let them become a little deeper. You can invite ujjayi sound. Last breath or two, really stretch them out. And now preparing to move. Let's take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to press up to seated. Rising up off those blocks and bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open up wide for Baddha Konasana. We're going to grab a hold of the ankles with the thumbs against the arches of the feet and lift the heart. Big breath in, and then as you exhale, rounding forward. Allow the chin to drop to the chest, the crown of the head to bow to the toes. Staying with the breath. And as you inhale, let's rise up. Beautiful. I'm going to set these blocks just out of the way because we won't really need them anymore. So once you're here in your upright Baddha Konasana, we're going to inhale the arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, goalpost the arms. Good. Shine the palms forward. Feel the elbows kind of draw back a little bit in space. But as you do that, mind that you're not allowing the disengagement of this kind of like frontal area, your belly and your low ribs to collapse forward. Just draw that in. Nice. On the inhale, we're going to twist to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, the arms reach up. Think about standing the arms on the shoulders. And exhale again, goalpost. To the left, inhale, twist. Exhale to center. Inhale, right. Inhale to center. Beautiful. Reach up. Big breath in. Exhale, goalpost. A couple more rounds. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goalpost. Last round. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, place the hands behind the hips. Feet to the floor, heel toe them nice and wide as your mat, and just windshield side to side. Keep your heart lifted, the shoulders rolling back. Mm. Don't overthink this. It just has to feel good. Nice little release for the side body and the hips. Mm. Good. Come forward, downward facing dog, our first one. Maybe feeling nice and open through the spine, and those little Baddha Konasana twists did a lot to activate the upper body strength. Just trust in that. Spread the fingers wide. Breathing. You can pedal at the feet, do whatever you like to do in your first down dog, or you can just stay in stillness. Down dog is the perfect place to study in yourself that balance of effort and ease, the balance of ha, sun energy, fire, and tha, moon energy, ease. So make sure you're not sinking in, collapsing. Make sure you're not over tensing. Just find the balance, breathe into it. Beautiful work. On your inhale, we're coming forward to plank pose. Nice. Hold that plank. Now on your exhale, downward facing dog. We're just going to do 3 of these hinges. Inhaling forward, round the spine as you bring the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale as you hinge back. Good. Inhale forward to your plank pose. Exhale back to downward facing. Inhale forward to your plank, and then we're just going to drop the knees for child's pose. Let the arms swing back by the sides and forehead rests on the mat. Just a deep breath here. Wiggle your fingers, curl your wrists. And then coming forward again, tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Inhale to your plank. Now from here, we're just going to do a little bit of core work. We're going to step the left foot to center and lift the right foot and stack the right foot on top of the left. Hold that. Feel that center. If you at any point need to, you can drop the left knee to the earth. We're coming into side plank here. I want to drop those heels over to the right and inhale the right arm up to the sky. Good. Again, you can drop the left knee anytime. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the exhale, threading the right arm under for forearm side plank. I'm going to bring that right forearm to the earth. Rock those stacked heels over to the other side of the mat and inhale your left arm up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. And coming into Sphinx pose, bringing your left elbow down. All 10 toes are on the mat now. Coming through a forearm plank, lower your belly down and let your heart shine forward. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down, hands under shoulders, press back to child's pose. Nice work. Inhale to tabletop for thread the needle. Inhale, your right arm sweeps up. Exhale, thread it through, tap your shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Good, last time, reach up. Thread it through and let's stay for 3 rounds of breath. You can extend your left arm forward towards the top of your mat or wrap it around your low back. Any of those fun combinations, maybe lifting your left leg. Another full breath in and out. Bring your left hand in front of the face. Inhale, the right arm sweeps up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's press it back. Good. Inhale to plank. This time we're stepping the right foot into center. And we're going to stack the left foot on top of that heel. Good. When you're ready for side plank, left arm to sky. Just let those heels fall to the right. And inhale your left arm up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and side plank on the left forearm. Transition those heels to the other side and reach your right arm up. Another 3, 2, and on your exhale, take it into Sphinx pose. Good. Toes are untucked, heart is shining forward. Big breath in. As you exhale, lift the belly. Look at your knees. Letting your chin fall to the chest. Inhale to Sphinx. Exhale, lift the belly. Option to also lift the knees, but keep your toes untucked. Keep breathing. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and Sphinx pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower and press back to your child's pose. And then press up to tabletop. Good. Thread the needle, left arm to sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through, tap your shoulder. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, thread it through, tap. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through and hold. Taking your favorite variation of this shape. On your exhale, let's release. Right hand in front of your face. Inhale, your left arm to sky. And exhale, downward facing dog. Holding your down dog for a moment. If you'd like to flow through vinyasa, you can. We just know that lots of vinyasa is coming, or lots of chances to flow through is coming. If you need a child's pose, you can also take a child's pose here. Just a few breaths. Okay, meeting in downward facing dog. We're starting our ladder flow here, which if you're unfamiliar, this is your first ladder flow, it'll become clear pretty soon about how this works. So nothing to really worry about at all, of course. Starting in down dog, we're bringing the big toes to touch and inhale the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, look forward, stepping through for low lunge. We're going to drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale, the arms flow up. Stay for your exhale. Another breath in, feel the arms get longer. And exhaling, release, hands to mat, downward facing dog. Step back. And we can flow through, if you want to join me, forward to plank, through chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. On your exhale, downward facing dog. And we are going to move through these with some velocity, so just breathe through it and do what you can. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, stepping through, low lunge. Dropping the back knee, untuck the toes, and inhale. The arms flow up to the sky. Stay for your exhale. Knit the belly in. As you exhale, hands to the earth. Downward facing dog. Flowing through or staying put. From your down dog, let's bring the feet together. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhaling, look forward, step through for low lunge. Dropping the back knee, untuck the toes, and inhale, the arms flow up. Beautiful. Stay for your exhale. Breathe in. And on your exhale, hands to the mat for a standing split. We're going to just lift that back leg and fold over the right. Going as deep into your standing split as you like. Another breath in. And then from here, feet together to fold. Flat back, inhale, looking forward. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise up, arms to the sky. And exhale, fold back down. So this will be the only part of the ladder flow that we do this. Inhale, flat back. Your choice, chaturanga or step back to down dog. Home base. From down dog, feet together, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhaling, look forward, stepping through. Dropping the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, flow your arms up. Stay for your exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, standing split, hands to the mat. Lifting your back leg, stand on your left foot. Feel that stretch along the back of your left leg. Try to hug the navel in just a bit more. And on the exhale, feet together, fold. Flat back, lifting your head, opening your heart. Exhale, folding down. Rise up, inhale, arms to sky. And exhale, folding back down. Follow your breath. Inhale, head lifts. Chaturanga or downward facing dog. Flowing through the vinyasa if you wish. There's no pressure to do it. Nice. That was the second rung of our ladder. Take a cleansing breath in and a breath out. Feet together, right leg lifts. Exhale, stepping through for your low lunge. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, the arms up. And stay for exhale. Breathing in, send your thumbs a bit farther back, lifting your heart. And exhale, hands to mat, standing split. Again, taking any standing split that you like. You can modify this by taking more of a supported warrior 3. Maybe right hand grabs right ankle, fold a bit deeper. Good. Now this time, I'm going to step back, warrior 2. So step that left foot back. And inhale, windmill the arms open. Find that warrior 2 with so much strength. Exhale, relax your shoulders, find the thaw. Elongate the arms, bring some fire into the fingertips. That solar energy. Breathing deep. One more inhale. And exhaling, cartwheel the hands, framing your front foot. Down dog or vinyasa. From down dog, inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, stepping through for low lunge. Drop your back knee and inhale, the arms flow to the sky. Stay for your exhale. Inhaling, lift your heart, looking up. Exhale, standing split, hands to the mat. Lift that back leg. Holding left ankle, maybe with left hand. Folding your heart to your shin. Gather in your navel, one more breath. Exhaling, stepping back for warrior two. Place your foot and windmill your arms open. Beautiful breath. Open those arms wide. Relax the shoulders. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame your front foot. Downward facing dog, or you guessed it, vinyasa. Beautiful, big breath. Rung 3, complete. It's like we're playing some video game. Level 4. Feet together, inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, stepping through for your low lunge. Just notice how this changes each time. Drop the back knee and inhale the arms up. And settle in as you exhale. Good. Pull that left hip forward a bit. Lift your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Standing split. Here's where you can really see the progress. As that right hamstring starts to open. As the left glute and hamstring begin to strengthen and activate, you can lift that leg a bit higher. Maybe the balance becomes more steady and both hands can grab the right ankle. Maybe just the one hand for now. One more breath in. As you exhale, stepping back, warrior two. Windmill your arms open and settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your feet steady on the ground, that beautiful constant rhythm of the breath, always there. On your inhale, straighten the front leg. Maybe heel turn in your back foot and reach forward for triangle pose. Watch that left hip swing back as you reach forward, creating length in the trunk, and inhale your left arm to sky. Curl your tailbone in just a bit, just to feel that core activation in the low belly. One more breath in. Exhale, hands frame your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog, or vinyasa through. Or you can hold a plank too. You can hinge from plank to down dog if you're starting to get a little vinyasa fatigue. Don't force anything. That's really the opposite of yoga. From downward facing dog, feet together, lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, stepping through, low lunge. Drop your back knee and inhale, the arms flow up. Big breath. Lifting your heart as you exhale, hands to the mat. Standing splits, lift that back leg, hip height or to sky. Use the muscles of the inner thigh to lift that back leg. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Step it back and windmill yourself open. Breathe and gaze over your front fingers just to stay present. On your inhale, straighten the front leg, heel toe your back foot in just a smidge, reaching forward. And exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale your right arm all the way up. Reaching wide in both directions. One more in-breath. Looking down, exhale, frame your front foot. And stepping back, downward facing dog or vinyasa or plank. Downward facing dog. Level 4 complete. The last rung in the ladder, feet together. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, stepping through, low lunge. Drop your back knee and inhale, the arms flow up. And settle for the exhale. Gather all that belly strength. Send your arms back a little bit more. And exhale, hands to the mat. Standing split, it's our last one. Lift your back leg, fold. Settle your eyes. Maybe your left hand grabs the ankle as well as the right hand. When you're ready, slowly step back, warrior two. Inhale, the arms windmill open. Try to find this right side parallel to the earth. You got it. One more deep breath. And exhale, straighten. Heel toe the back foot in. Reach forward, triangle pose. On your exhale, that hand comes down. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. Now for the peak pose of this ladder sequence, we're bringing the left hand to the hip, bend into your right knee for half moon. You're gonna place your right hand on the earth, or if you have a block and you'd like to use it, you can place your hand on that block. Shifting forward, standing on your right foot, lifting your left leg parallel to the earth. Really flex that left foot. Now all those standing splits are paying off here. Building that strength and stability in the standing leg. Reach your left arm up. Maybe bring your right hand to the heart. 3, 2, and on your exhale, hands come down to the earth, stepping back. Nice work. Downward facing dog. Stay or flow through the vinyasa. Or plank with me. Downward facing dog. From here, feet together, left leg lifts. Exhaling, step up through the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale those arms up. Last Anjaneya Asana of the morning. Breathing in, get longer, and exhale, hands to mat. Standing split yogis, lift off that back leg, fold. The left leg is always a little tougher, at least for me, when it comes to balance. So left hand to left ankle, maybe right hand as well. 3, 2, ankle strength building, and stepping back, warrior 2. Good. Notice where you can be a little more active. Notice where you're a little overactive. Good. Find that thigh parallel to the earth. One more breath in. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Heel toe your back foot in, reaching forward. Ride your exhale, hand down. Inhale, left arm up, Trikonasana. Roll your right shoulder back, looking up, feel it. And then looking down, final pose of the ladder. Bending into your left knee, right hand to your hip, preparing for your half moon. Block if you need it. Shifting forward, lift your right leg. It's all about taking your time. Right arm to the sky if you're feeling steady. Maybe left hand to your heart. Three, 2. And slowly hands down. Whew. Stepping back. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa. Or a plank. Child's pose. Hips fall into the heels. Forehead on the mat. Feel that steadiness of the earth underneath you and just breathe. Beautiful. We're going to rise up here to sit on the heels for our last little yang or solar part of practice. Coming into ustrasana or camel pose, we're going to rise up to stand on the knees, bring your hands to your hips, and tuck your toes. Tuck your toes for this first one. Even that pinky toe tucks under. And the knees are right underneath the hips, so the knees aren't touching, and they're not wider than the hips. They're just tracking evenly. Beautiful. We're going to bring the hands to the low back here, like your hands are in your back pockets. And squeezing the elbows back, press your hips forward, and then pressing down slightly with those hands. Lift your heart up to the sky. This is our ustrasana prep. If you want to drop back to full camel this first round, be my guest. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, rise. Untuck the toes, exhale, sit on your heels. Hands on your thighs, round your spine. Something about a counter pose that lets you appreciate the active pose a little bit more. Inhale, rise up standing on your knees. And if you'd like, if you have that block handy, just wedge it between the thighs. I really love this. It creates so much support in your low back to help you come into this shape safely. Cool. Tuck the toes. Unless you want to come into a deeper ustrasana, then you can untuck your toes. Good. Starting with the hands on the low back, lifting your heart, look up. You could stay right here or one hand at a time without losing that lift in the heart. Grab for your ankles. Stay for just another 2. And inhale, rising up. Untuck the toes and sit back. Whew. That was a high noon right there. Hottest part of the day. So sitting on your heels, you want to inhale, open the arms wide. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, reach the arms forward. So really feel like the shoulder blades spreading, your tailbone tucking. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Hands together and bring them to heart center. And just pause. Just in the moment. Take stock of how you feel. Take stock of the breath. Notice the sounds around you. And any other sensations of the moment, wherever you are. One more breath here. Just noticing how everything is starting to slow down. Allowing the sun to kind of set on some of that heat that we've built up. And then from here, maybe having a blanket and your block handy if you have them. Again, if you don't have them, it's really not going to make it much of a difference, I promise. So from here, we're going to come to lie on our right side. Letting the right arm stretch overhead so you can rest your head on your bicep. Just like this. The shoulders are stacking, hips are stacking, heels and ankles are stacking. And that's just to kind of help you find your center of gravity, a little stability. And then you're going to bring your left hand in front of the chest or in front of your face or a little farther out. However it feels the most supportive is what's really what matters. And if this doesn't feel good with your hip kind of pressing on the mat, you can grab a blanket, maybe lay it out, or create a little bit of a pad for underneath your right hip. We're just going to take a moment here to feel that subtle stretch down the right side of the body. And if you'd like, you can stay right here, which honestly feels pretty good. Or the bottom leg, the right leg, you can bend that knee, setting that foot behind you. And with the top arm, you can reach back and maybe grab the top of the foot. And just notice if there's any strain or effort. And if so, then just release that. We really want to fall into the ease of all of this. Now, if you have the foot and you want to go a little bit deeper into this journey, you can just bring your left knee, your top knee forward, creating a little bit more of a twist, and you can set that knee down, or you can even extend the left leg. Now, if you have this quad stretch with me, you may or may not be feeling a significant stretch in your quad just because it is so like relaxed, this stretch that we're taking. And that's really what we want. We don't necessarily need to feel a deep and prominent stretch in those big and prominent muscles. Want to keep those prominent muscle groups relaxed so that we can access that deeper, denser connective tissue of the ligaments and the tendons. Just one more breath here. If you have the quad stretch or the leg out stretch, just bring everything back in for just a breath to come back to neutral on this side lying pose. And then your choice rolling through the back or over the belly to come to lie on your left side. Stretching that left arm out, resting your head on top. And once you land, just taking those initial breaths to find some steadiness, balance in the pose, and to feel the pose. And then if you'd like to take it a bit deeper, the bottom knee, the left knee bends, and you reach back with the right hand to just softly catch the top of that foot. What I love is how just sort of the natural trajectory of the foot, kind of like gently pulling on your hand, will create a stretch up through the shoulder and even into the right side of the neck. If you really allow that kind of like mutual resistance to happen. You can stay here, bring your right knee forward, or extend the right leg. Can you deepen the breath here? Just one more breath here, yogis. If you have one of those deeper variations, just coming back to stacking for a breath or two. And then when you're ready, just rolling onto the back. Draw your knees in for a happy baby. Send those knees to the outside of your ribs, trying to flatten your low back against the earth all the way out to the hips. And then extend for Shavasana. You might want to cover up with your blanket or put those blocks underneath the backs of your thighs for a little lift. If we never experience the chill of a dark winter, it is very unlikely that we will ever cherish the warmth of a bright summer's day. Nothing stimulates our appetite for the simple joys of life more than the starvation caused by sadness or desperation. In order to complete our amazing life journey successfully, it is vital that we turn each and every dark tear into a pearl of wisdom. and find the blessing in every curse. Anton St. Martin. Feel the steadiness of the earth beneath you, knowing that that steadiness is the result of billions of years. It has always been there. And now, without changing it in any way, just notice the natural flow of your breath and how it continues even when you're not paying attention to it. Now, taking a cleansing breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. Even at the top of that breath, sip in a little extra, and then a little more, and then open them out. Returning the breath to normal, draw the knees in, roll to your right side. Maybe with the eyes closed, just trust the body to know how to press up to the seat. Bring the hands to heart center. And sitting tall, lift your heart to the thumbs, the shoulders drop away from the ears. The chin draws into the throat a bit. Let's seal our practice with a single breathing in. Breath in, breath out. Thumbs to the third eye center. Let's bow as we say, Namaste.